Hello everyone, and welcome to another camp build video. Today, we're building a camp. That's pretty obvious. Anyhow, I found this lovely spot. You'll notice on the left-hand side of the screen, there's some water. On the right-hand side of the screen, there is a junk node, the best of all the nodes. So I figure, this looks like a good place to move my camp. And, okay, that's not quite right. We want to have, obviously, the junk node in there, and a bit of water too, so we can put down stuff. So I'd say, how's there look? Problem is, it's really difficult to tell how much of the other side you're getting without really swiveling. Okay, you can hold V to swivel the camera around. That kind of works. See, I'd like more water, but you don't want to lose the junk node, is the thing. You want to make sure there's a bit of room around it. You know what? Okay, I can't actually see properly like that, but I think that'll do. That'll do. We're mostly going to be on the rocks here. Bit of room for the junk node. Let's place that down. Perfect. Cat moved. And you may notice this character looks a bit different. This is because it's a side character who you will have last seen on my cultist build from many months ago. Like, this is an old character. So I'm not going to have as many things unlocked, so we're going to have a bit of a tricky time building, I imagine. But I figure it will be a more interesting challenge. And, oh yeah, also I'm going to have a whole bunch of stuff stored away, aren't I? Because, oh, I remember what this character... I didn't even go to my previous camp before coming here. But yeah, I have a ton of stuff now. And it looks like I had a barn, so maybe we'll build one of those. First things first, though. Obviously, go onto resources. And no, I don't have a collectron thingy. And we build ourselves the junk extractor. That is the most important thing there. And I've not got marsupial. So... getting up and down could be a bit tricky. So you know what, rather than worrying about jumping up and down straight away, let's see how we can do with stairs, because I've got these fancy stairs as well. I can totally build some fancy stairs there if I just put down a couple of foundations first, and let's actually try it with wooden foundations, just to reduce some resources a bit. Turns out I've only got rank 1 of contractor, so resources might be a bit of a problem, because you'll notice I don't have all that many. And it's even more of a problem when the game doesn't want to click onto where you're actually telling it to go. But I think we can hopefully make it work. Are these gonna... There we go. Click together. Perfect. Yeah, we'll make this work. This'll be fine. Perfect. I've now built myself a little platform where I can go up and down. I'm happy to have that all sorted. Also apologise, it's quite so dark. It's a particularly dismal day in Appalachia for some reason. But anyhow, we'll brighten things up on the last stage when I actually decide to connect lights to things. For now though, we want, big old water purifiers. Gonna have one in there, and one in here. There we go. 2 big old massive industrial water purifiers. We'll obviously need to power everything up. Before doing that, we should probably get a bit of a base foundation going. And it's quite clear to me that we're gonna need, 2 separate things. This will be something like what my melee character's got. Well, we'll have a bit of a base up top here, and then the main structure down there. Because we've not actually got that much space to build in. Because it's all really covered by, this big cliff area. So, getting ourselves some foundations set up could take a hot minute. Alright, I've got a start going here. We've got some stairs up this left-hand side, which then leads onto a platform. Turns out I had a fusion generator, so I should actually connect that up whilst I'm here, I suppose. I'm gonna readjust it all, obviously, later on. But seeing as we have that, I built it. And let's also move that just out of the way whilst we're here. But I've got a little platform here, which I kind of have like a longhouse at this point, I guess. And I figure we'll have like an exterior portion on this side, and then just a small little like 2-story or 3-story building down there, maybe. I figure maybe like a small tower, perhaps, because honestly, I've not got much room to build with. I'm starting to think that maybe this isn't the amazing spot I first thought it was. But we've got like a template going here. Now I just really need to work out how to do this, because height is always the problem. You want to get it tall enough so that it's out of the ground and not going to clip with stuff, but if you make it too tall, it looks awkward. And like that, obviously I can't build any further. So we'll play around with that, see how it goes. But we can only really do a few along, because then obviously that gets in the way. And now if you look, we're pretty much floating out of the ground at this point, which is kind of a problem with building on a hill. You get quite out there quite quickly. Like, if I build that one up, then... Okay, come on, let me actually put you there in a way where I can see what's going on. Because, yeah, that will get me floating off the ground, which isn't too desirable. Because I like things to actually look... I'm not one of these builders who wants their house to look like it was made in a nightmare. I want it to actually look like everything could theoretically work. But I'm not sure how much lower I can go on this point. I'll do some tweaking. 15 minutes later, and this is what I've built. A little 3x3 foundation. This place is terrible to build on. Like, the awkward angles, the scenery getting in the way, trying to have the stairs next to this point, because foundations, if I'll be able to show it off... Oh, well, yeah, they've got really weird hitboxes. So, like, right now, I can't walk this way. It's like, nope, can't be allowed. So trying to put stairs next to them. It's like, if you have it too close, then stuff like this happens. Because foundation hitboxes are some of the worst I've seen in gaming, I think. I don't know why they're quite so bad. But we've got this, which will hopefully be the foundation of a little tower. So I'm going to try just building up and seeing what works. And I've made it a 4x3. I really wanted to make it a 4x4, but there's just not the room. Or I considered a 3x3, but then I'm like, oh, that's tiny, so I don't want that. So it's quite annoying and not pleasing to the eye, from what I found. But if we just build up nice and quick, we'll see how well we can do as a tower. I am going to obviously replace some of these, but I think our windows will have a bit of light going on. And yep, we just build all the way around and work out a plan from there. Well, this is a bit of a problem. I can build stairs up, but then we've kind of just got... It's all at the wrong angle. And I'm not sure I can actually build it to be at the right angle. And when I do build it, it suddenly won't be adjacent to this. I'm going to have to do a lot of tweaking here to see if I can just get them to line up. It's been half an hour I've been building this, and this is what I've got so far. This is going very badly. Alright, I think I'm starting to get somewhere here. I completely abandoned that little section over there. If you look through, you can see there's no foundation or anything. But I started building the tower, and boy is this fun. Like, we've got... Okay, we have got this part here where, to be fair... Can I build... I'm holding down C, not V. Of course, that's not going to work. Yeah, I can build... Oh, sweet. I can build steps down. Oh. They don't quite connect, which is annoying. But they work. They work. Then you go to the top bit, and then you can just wander up here, and there's 2 staircases and some more floor. And you can walk up either of the staircases to get to the next bit. Because you can't build... Okay, I'm holding down the right key that time. Yeah, you can't build floors, like, on top of the walls and stuff, but you can build them on the stairs. So they connect this way, and there we go. And when they connect, they actually go up against this thing quite nicely. I'm not sure how it looks on the outside, to be fair. But no, that looks like a good seam right there. That is... Yeah, that's working properly. I'm quite proud of the tower. The other bits are all going to go horribly wrong. But the tower might work well. I might be getting a bit carried away with building a tower. We're up to... yeah, we're up to the 5th story now. And I just want to keep on building. But I'm not sure how much more space I can get. Let's give you a quick tour. So you got the ground floor here. When you move up to the 1st floor... Then you move up to the 2nd floor. They all look identical right now because I haven't built anything. Then there's the 3rd floor. Then we go up to the 4th floor. And then I just started construction on the 5th floor, and you'll notice we're a couple of floors above what the other point is at. It's, yeah, I really like building towers, it turns out. I'm shocked I haven't done this before. So if anyone knows good locations to build a tower on, feel free to let me know, because I'm going to build more of these in the future. But I think for now, I should probably cap this one off. Maybe another floor. Oh yeah, I should have stopped at this floor. Turns out if I go any higher, I'm outside of the build area. So I'm actually going to have to get rid of some stuff, because it all went a bit excessive. So let's just put everything away. Let's put these away and see what the view is like. Because we're up like 6 stories now, which is higher than I've ever lived, I guess. And you know what? We got a decent view down. What? Okay, I'm going to look over the edge, I'm going to look over the edge, I'm going to look over the... That's a long way down. That is a real long way down. Seeing as we started on a natural bottom. And man, the outside looks all good. Oh man. I'm actually happier with this than I was expecting. I don't suppose I can connect some stairs on the outside, can I? No, I can put more inside, but having stairs on the inside leading to nowhere will not help me. Still, we've built a tower. I'm not entirely sure what the purpose is, but we've built a tower. That is something, and that cannot be denied. Right, I've decided to ditch the idea of, like, making anything other than the tower for now. Instead, we're going to theme each of the floors. So I think we'll start off with the power armor station at the bottom, and then see where the other stations fit on, and work out if we can make something cool. Also, we get the god rays coming in. I kind of want to change the outside to basic wall so we can put, like, adverts up on the side of them and stuff. But at the same time, having just, like, the light shining through is kind of nice. Alrighty, we've got a theme for each floor now. The first one's going to be a whole power armor themed. Second one we got to is weapons and armor, so we got the weapons and armor bench. Third one we've got... Should we have them on the other side? I don't know. We've got brewing here, so the fermenter and the brewing station. Next floor up, we have the tinkerer's workbench and the chemistry, so kind of sciencey stuff, I guess. And final floor before the roof will be my bedroom. And I don't have many beds, so we've got this... This apparently is a twin bed. No way is this a twin bed. Look at how small it is. Like, my character, who is fairly small in proportions, barely fits on this thing. This is not a twin. No way is it a twin. And then we've got the roof as well, which, if I run up to, has just been kind of left clear, so we get a nice view of everything. I should put some safety railings up, to be fair. But at this point, I think we're mostly on to decorating. Because we've got the bare essentials done. Let's see what kind of decorations we can set up. Alright, I am done decorating, and I think I'm ready to show off the place. It's not perfect, but I'm incredibly close to workshop budget, so I'm going to have to rethink a few things. But we'll do that off camera, because it's been a good hour and a half I've been building. That's plenty. So, we've got, obviously, you can just walk up, which is pretty nice. Built myself a nice red door here, and we open to the power armor station. Make sure to close the door behind you. I try to go with kind of like a garage theme to it all. We've got some generators. We've got like a little place you can sit down and have a smoke. There's various stash boxes. It's supposed to kind of invoke being in a garage, which I've been in a lot of garages despite never having owned a car, which surprises me. But yeah, I think this is a nice little feel. I've also added tons of support beams to kind of justify in my mind the house staying upright. I'm not very good at things not being constructionally sound, even when they don't need to be. And obviously a lot of lighting downstairs. When we go upstairs, first thing is we got a little Deathclaw on there. We've got display cases, which are yet to be filled, unfortunately. We turn around, this is the weapon and arm bit. We've got space for a heavy weapon there, long gun. We've got a little stash for guns, stash for armor. We've got a trophy. It's all quite kind of pleasant and somewhat thematic. And obviously more of these support beams. You'll also notice the walls I have wallpapered them over, and there's no longer windows, so everything feels a bit more contained. Now up here we have a bar, like an actual bar. You can sit at one of these stands, or you can sit up there, and it's got fancy lighting. I'm pretty happy with that. And behind us we've got little pickaxe pilsner sign, and just the fermenting and brewing stations. Quite simple, but I kind of like it. I'd love to have more of a budget so I could put more posters up, but that's not viable. Then we have a bonus fusion generator with a couple of powered up signs for in the Museum of Technology and Night of the Fishman's Revenge. This is, of course, for the Sciencey room, which also has the Daily Planner, and some little display cases for magazines, with the Tinkerer's Workbench and Chemistry Station, and some fancy different lighting up there. I should really rearrange all of these so they're the right way around, but we won't worry about that. Then finally we get up to like my little bedroom here, where I've decorated it just to be kind of pleasant and homely. We've got some Vault-Tec merch stuff here, my little diploma, bobblehead stand, fancy cuckoo clock, got my bed, lots of posters up, a desk, a welcome home thing, all very homely. I'm quite happy with it overall. Then up top, I haven't done anything because I ran out of budget. Although we have got the power all connected up there, and I even, if I can just jump on the edge here, I managed to connect the thing there, which was a bit of a pain. So, you know, this is functioning, it works, it's far from perfect. I really need more of a budget to make it work, but that's the problem. When you start decorating, your budget goes out the window, because if you look, yeah, I've got 0% stored, and look at how close to full that line is. I can put a few more things down, and that's going to be it. I don't have a vendor or anything yet, so we're really going to have to kind of think about how we'll do it all. There we go. I've got myself a... Oh, I can't zoom out properly. Let's photo mode zoom out. Get a big field of view on this. There we go. I've got myself a giant tower here. Look at this thing. This thing is ridiculous. We need more depth on that, just because it is so big. Look at this tower. It is huge. There's so much room on the side where I can put advertising and stuff. It's not perfect by any means, but I'm happy overall with it. I'd say this is good experience for me going forward. I definitely want to make more towers in the future though. So if you know any locations which you think would be particularly good for a tower, do let me know. As always, I do want to thank you all very much for watching. I'm currently trying to hit 24,000 subscribers by mid-January, so if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. If I hit my target goal, then something special will be happening, so there is that to look forward to, so please do all the stuff. Like the video if you enjoyed, share the video to get more people to come to the channel and subscribe and have the special goal, which I'm not going to spoil anything just yet in case we do actually get to meet it occur. And that is going to be all from me for now. As always, thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.